morning of my cruise? Let's talk about it. Hey y'all, my name is Scarlett with Enchanted Travel Company, and today is Tuesday, which means it is Cruise Day Tuesday. And today we are going to be talking about port arrival and the importance of arriving in town the day before your cruise. First of all, shout out to my mom for my new cup. I know I'm easy to buy. I'm gonna love any Disney item, but this one is just too stinking cute. So listen, if you live about 2.5 hours or more from your cruise terminal, I highly suggest renting a hotel near your terminal the night before your cruise. Or if you're sailing out of Port Canaveral, enjoy a Disney hotel and Disney's transportation buses to Port Canaveral from any of their hotels. Coming in the day before is not only going to save you so much stress the morning of your cruise when you should already be starting vacation, but it's also potentially going to save you thousands of dollars by not missing your cruise entirely. Very simple and very common occurrences you could encounter are a flat tire or delayed flight, and both of those could stand in the way of you embarking. You either spent a lot of your own time researching and planning for this trip, or you were very smart and used the completely free services of a knowledgeable travel agent like myself. Either way, I know you want to get on the ship. I know you've planned the cute matching outfits. I know you probably have excursions booked. Now is not the time to leave room for error. Now, getting a hotel the night before your cruise is of course an additional expense, but it should always be factored into your vacation budget because it is well worth your peace of mind. This is also a fun way to kickstart your vacation. Even though I only live about 30 to 45 minutes away from the Port of Galveston terminal, I could see my family staying the night before in Galveston at the Moody Gardens Hotel and enjoying the Three Pyramids the day before. They have like a garden or like forest, I guess rainforest type of pyramid. They have the Aquarium Pyramid and the Discovery Pyramid. This is a great thing to do the whole day before our vacation really starts and just get in a great, relaxed, and exploring mood. Personally, I'm ready to start enjoying island time now, so why not start our trip a day early? Now, let's talk about the morning of your cruise. You're already in town, you have a bag you are going to carry onto the ship. You are not going to give this bag to the baggage handlers. Don't forget to tip them. Inside this bag, you should have any and all necessary documents. We are talking, most importantly, your passport. Maybe it's your birth certificate and IDs. We're gonna say passports. Bring your passport, get your passport. If you're already booked for a cruise, let's apply for that passport today. Another unfortunate event that I could think of are sometimes people miss the ship. You forget when you're at a port what time you're supposed to be back, or you have just had way too much fun that day. There are people who miss cruise ships, and it's your responsibility to fly home now. You're gonna want that passport. So, passport in our bag that we are going to carry onto the ship. First and most important thing, you're gonna want your swimsuit, sunglasses, a hat, sunscreen. These are great because if you're ready to hop on that ship and get on a water slide, water roller coaster, or just go relax by the pool, you want your swimsuit. Be ready to go. You have no idea what time your luggage will get to your room. This is the best way to be prepared for getting onto the ship outside of that passport. Don't forget any medications that you may need to take on board before your luggage comes to your room. Medication or toiletries like tampons and pads, you're gonna want those now instead of when your luggage will get to your room, say in 4 or 5 hours from the time you drop it off. Next up, alcohol. A lot of cruise lines allow you to bring on like a bottle of wine or a bottle of champagne or maybe even a 6-pack of beer. That has to go in on your carry-on. You absolutely cannot board without identification and you absolutely will have your alcohol confiscated if you put it in your checked luggage. Or lastly, in your carry-on, just think of anything that you are going to need until about 4 p.m. the day that your ship sets sail. Another good luggage tip is to keep your cruise carry-on and bag separate from your night before bag, like staying at the hotel the night before your cruise. Try to keep these two things separate so that you are not digging through everything you packed before you even get on your cruise ship. Hopefully when you get on the ship, you can unpack and kind of see where everything is, but let's try to avoid doing that before we've even hopped on the ship. Keep those things separate. It's gonna help you stay organized and just feel more in control of your trip in general. Now to discuss the most exciting part, your terminal arrival. You have made it. You're here. You're about to hop on the ship as soon as you get through security. Let's talk about it. I suggest showing up a few minutes early, maybe 15 to 20 minutes early to drop your luggage off and park at the terminal. Or if you are parking and shuttling to the terminal, maybe add an extra 10, 15 minutes for something like that. Now you don't want to show up too early, and by early I mean before your allotted arrival and check-in time that you were given when you checked in online for your cruise. Show up too early, you're stuck waiting in line, really just standing around until it's your turn to go through security. However, if you arrive maybe a few minutes after your show up time, you will most likely get to just walk through security and onto the ship. Maybe not walk through security, but you'll get to walk up to security and get in that next line to finally board the ship. Now you have made it on board, you're here. You have finally, all of your planning and hard work, or your travel agent's planning and hard work is finally coming to fruition. Let's talk about it. Try to have a plan or an idea of a plan about what you're gonna do as soon as you're on board. It could be a water slide or water coaster. It could be filling your plate at the buffet. It could be sitting down for a nice meal in one of the main dining rooms on your ship. Or it could just simply be grabbing a chair by the pool and relaxing. No matter what it is, you want to figure it out, hopefully before you even get on the cruise ship, so that when you are given a map or you are looking at a directory, you're not seeing every option at once and suddenly deciding the second your vacation starts. Instead, you hop on board, you know where you want to go, and you find that first. You have your entire cruise to get lost on this ship or explore everything there is to offer. It's sort of nice to hop on the ship with your bearings, with a plan, to start the fun as soon as possible. This is honestly why I love a minimum of a 5-day cruise. I know I need that first day to get my bearings. I love to go in with a plan, but the rest of the time I'm gonna get lost, I'm gonna explore, and I'm gonna have the best time. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me, learning a little bit. I can't wait to do this every single week from here on out. Thank you for spending this Cruise Day Tuesday with me. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, because there will be a lot more cruise content coming your way. Again, just thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for supporting my channel. Again, my name is Scarlett, and I'm gonna see y'all real soon. Bye!